I'm not telling everybody to go out and smoke weed. It's just for me, I think it's the healthiest alternative if you're going to get fucked up.
Hey guys, welcome to Film Mania. Before we start the video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below, and you'll be automatically entered into our monthly shoutout giveaway. Have any of you guys heard about Dan Bilzerian before? Probably you didn't. Let me just tell you about this guy. Well, basically, he's one of the social media influencers who flaunts about his lifestyle on his Instagram account in such a way that you would think, I wish I was him. He became famous as a teenage boy through his Instagram account. If you take a look at that, you'll see the way he spends his time, leading a lavish and rich life. He rides in a jet with girls, rides jet skis with girls, spends his time on bed with more than 10 girls. Everything he posts screams about boasting of his lavish lifestyle. Everything he posts is like branding of hot girls who do naughty things and all. Almost every picture of him includes sexy and hot girls. He's even got over 32 million followers on his Instagram account. He just claims that he is like the most handsome man in the world with his beard and all. It is okay, I guess, to be positive about yourself, but you shouldn't be flaunting it over social media. All these things apart, you guys are probably wondering about what he does that makes him so rich. I mean, you just can't lead his lifestyle if you don't have a hell of a lot of money to spend, obviously, right? So how did he get all this money? And what does he do professionally? Well, he claims himself as one of the professional poker players in the world. Not only he claims that he's pretty good at it, he said in the past that he once made about $200,000 from just $750 from his one trip to Las Vegas. He also claims that he was not even a professional at that time and he was just starting to play poker. Sounds quite mysterious, I know. Now, he claims that he makes about $50 million a year by playing poker professionally. Well, it's shocking, but the fact is that most people believe him because how else can you explain about the pictures he posts on his Instagram regularly? He is known for throwing some huge influencers parties in his California mansion, and he's made quite the online presence for himself in the last couple of years for sure. But the fact that he gets all this money by playing poker just seemed like a big lie. The story surrounding him was questioned in the past for a lot of times. It sounds pretty suspicious when he said that he makes almost $50 million a year just by playing poker when other professionals can't manage to make $10 million a year. But finally, his fake story was exposed by the Vice Media Group. It all starts to make sense now as gradually all his dark secrets are coming out into the light. They suggested that Bilzerian's entire money come from the shady history of his father Paul's illegal business dealings and criminal history. He was arrested and had to go to prison for fraud in the late 1980s, and he moved his money in such a way which allowed his kids and wife to access it later. The whole point was proved to be right as his fake and fraud about playing poker professionally was exposed. Doug Polk, one of the professional poker analysts, said that he isn't even good at playing poker. He suggested in one of his videos that Bilzerian claims to make all of his money just from playing poker, while his dad went into jail and was forced to pay $50 to $60 million in fines, but he only paid a few million. No one knows where all this money went. Polk once said that he wants to see Bilzerian play poker to see how good he is in the game. He only evaluated one session seeing him play, and he immediately came to the conclusion that he is duping everyone with his poker tales. He said that on the internet, he is just like a fish in the water, as he was playing poker online. So the truth is clear like water now. His dad managed to make a lot of money through whatever criminal business he was involved with and put the majority of that money in a trust fund before he went to prison. When Dan turned 30, which was about 10 years ago, he got all this trust fund money and started selling a teenage boy's wet dreams through his social media. Now, all of his lies are revealed and all of his truths are out. His world will crash down around him. In one of his interviews, he was asked where he would want to see himself after 20 years, and he replied he wants to make a couple of $1 billion in cannabis, spend more time surfing in Hawaii, and be the president. He really got me on the president part, and this is hilarious. He might be joking, right? He has to be. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. His fairy tales don't end here. Even the mansion that he lives in and bought with all of his poker money that he won turns out to be rented. and he is not even renting it on his own. He was charging it all to a company called Ignite, a company that he founded that basically does nothing. Last year, his company lost about $50 million, and everyone knew that he was going down. He was spending a lot of his fake flex on social media, and even all the girls on his social media were paid models. I'm just wondering how a wealthy man as he fakes to be can have all this time spending out with girls and doing all these nonsense all over the internet. He's not even good at faking it.